Hey, see this guy in the wheelchair? This is Doug Bevens. And Doug Bevens is an inspiration to me. He sadly passed away at the age of 60 earlier this year. But one of the reasons he's an inspiration to me is that, Doug suffered from cerebral palsy all his life. And yet he also had a love for football. In fact, one of his early dreams was he wanted to make it to the NFL. Now, knowing that he had a disability, he knew that he would never make it there as a player. But he still loved the game and began to study it, and he got into coaching. Well, eventually, he ended up coaching in the NFL. This is actually a picture of him when he was coaching the kickers for the Miami Dolphins, the field goal kickers and the punters. And the reason this is so inspiring to me, there's many reasons, but from a business context and from a leadership context, when you think about helping people grow, when you think about helping your staff get better, when you think about coaching them, a lot of times people will have an insecurity for coaching their employees because they'll think, well, I've never really done that, so I can't help them with that. Well, here's a guy who had never kicked a field goal in his life, and yet he's coaching at the highest level possible, right? Because he decided that he was going to be a student of the game and understand the mechanics. And you don't have to have done something to be able to help other people do it. So this is one of the things we talk about in our Coaching for Performance program, right? Is we're helping you become a better coach of your staff, of your crew, is that you don't have to have mastered something to help someone else in it. Because coaching, what a lot of coaching does is shines a light on something. And then you together with one of your employees, you're tackling that together and you're asking great questions. That's what so much of coaching is, learning to ask great questions. So if you would like to grow in your ability to coach your staff, right? If you want to become one of those managers who develops their people, like if that's important to you, and it should be important, right? Because one of the things we want our staff to say about us when we retire is that, hey, you helped me be better. And we do that with coaching. But coaching is a skill. We get better with practice, and we get better as we learn how to do it. So I want to let you know about our upcoming Coaching for Performance program, where I'm going to teach you a very simple yet effective framework. It's actually called the 7-Minute Coach, and it's going to help you learn how to coach your staff in a very short amount of time. And as you put this framework into place, you'll begin to notice your staff start to make changes, they start to make transformations, they start to gain more confidence, they start to gain more skills. And you don't, like I said, you don't even need to have mastered those skills yourself. But what you do want to master is how to coach others. And that's what Doug Bevens did. And that's what's so inspiring for me about him, is that he had a dream, he went after it, and his life was all about helping people get better. That's really what we do as leaders, right? Though we have a job to do, so much of what we do, though, is we want to help people reach their highest potential. So if you want to come out to the Coaching for Performance program, make sure you click on the link. It's either below the video, above the video, or it's in the comments. You'll find it somewhere. We would love to see you there. And not only we would love to see you there, your staff would love to know that you went, because they will benefit for it.